What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian.
And we have a really fun episode today. So this is kind of a challenge that's been going around the whiskey tube verse, if you will. And we were challenged by Baker Drinks, Laura and Troy. Thanks for challenging us. Laura, we really hope that you're on the mend and doing well. And we really appreciate the shout out.
Yeah, they got a cool channel. We had some back and forth with them.
Right.
Really nice couple. And
yeah.
Like I said, really good channel. If you go check them out. And,
yeah, we really enjoy their content. You know, I watch they're ones that I watch regularly as well. We're a little bit behind on filming this because kind of a week had gone by and I didn't realize that they'd actually mentioned us in the channel. So
we were pretty good with episodes.
Yeah, we were pretty good with episodes. So
we're getting back together to knock this out.
And both of us have been traveling, so it kind of. So anyway, to the point of the challenge here. This is the 7 deadly sins of bourbon, of your bourbon collection. We're just going to kick right to it and get down to our list. So the first one is pride, which is what is your most prized possession? Well, for me, Brian, this is the Wild Turkey Master's Keep from 2020. It's a aged 17 years and bottled in bond. Big Wild Turkey fan. It's going to be on the list a number of times here, but this is only the second bottled in bond in the distillery history, so this is my most prized possession.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, my number one bottle that I've got that I have the most pride in is the King Kentucky.
Yep.
Talked about it a lot, and pretty proud that I've got that. I won it in a right to buy lottery, and I've had it for about almost 2 years, a year and a half, and I'm down about half a bottle.
And you've shared that quite a bit.
Yeah,
so,
I have. So
a lot of that's been shared. So
that's just a killer bottle, and if you can get your hands on one of those, it's just you got to spend the money to do it.
Just go and find it. Greed is next, the most expensive bottle in your collection. And for me, another Wild Turkey. We're not really, you and I are very much the same in that we don't really spend like a lot on a single bottle necessarily, and both of us, neither of us like to overpay really quite at all.
Right.
And I got this actually for a good price considering, and it's still
expensive. Yeah.
Still the most expensive bottle that is in my collection. So
yeah. This could technically fall as my most expensive one as well, but I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So my next in line would have been the Blanton's Gold.
Okay.
Got that last year. Okay. A little bit of, I didn't know exactly what to pay for it. I paid a little over suggested price, but it's it's good. Cool if anything that you like about Blanton's, this elevates it to the next level. Yeah. So good stuff.
Yeah. Good choice there. Lust, the coolest looking bottle that you own now. I don't have a whole lot of cool looking ones, and I had a hard time really determining this because there were a few, and I ended up going with Peerless. This is the double oak. I love the little barrel look to it, and I love the cork topper here, and I love how the lip of the bottle actually looks, and this little piece down here. I think the Peerless bottle looks awesome. I also had a runners-up is the 13th Colony. It's like the birthday bourbon style bottle, and Frey Ranch. I like that solid bottle with the emblem on it and everything. But I went with Peerless. I think that's just a really cool bottle. So,
yeah,
and it tastes really good.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Now I wish I had a birthday bourbon, but that bottle's cool. I actually think Willet is a cool bottle.
Yeah.
But it gets a little bit of hate.
Sure.
But I went with my Rock Hill Farms bottle that I got. That's just a cool little decanter. Kind of got the perfume top on it. Just a neat bottle. Looks good on your shelf.
The horse.
Yeah, you can't really beat the horse.
So really cool one. I totally agree with that. So next, Glutton. What do you have a lot of? So once again, 3 out of my 4 right now, Wild Turkey. And Wild Turkey, not necessarily always 101, although I do have 101, have had that a lot. That's probably the most replaced bottle that I've had. But I have this bottle, I have Russell's 13, I've got this Master's Keep, I've got a Russell Single Barrel, I've got Kentucky Spirit, of course I have Rare Breed, I have Rare Breed Rye, I've got Russell's 10 Year, my overall favorite bottle. So for that reason, there's probably some more Wild Turkey stuff in there, but I think that's my Glutton.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, well, mine I went with Heaven Hill. So this is kind of a semi-allocated bottle. It sometimes can be hard to find, sometimes not as bad. But every time I see this, if it's at a reasonable price, I'm going to be buying it. And then my bottom shelfers, my everyday drinkers, those are all from that family. I love the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, the JTS Brown, JW Dant. Those are just my go-tos. So for that reason, I go with Heaven Hill.
Yeah, and what a great distillery to really dive into and love. The next one is Wrath. So what is a bottle that you bought that you were so disappointed in that you've considered, you know what, never ever again? This one might be a surprise bottle for many of you out there, but for me, Elmer T. Lee. And the reason for that, luckily, thank goodness, I got this pretty much at retail. it is a single barrel, so maybe it can vary, but I just don't care for my bottle. I've had this over a year now, and most of that has probably been samples to other folks. I have returned to it a couple times. Still just
a little underwhelming.
Underwhelming is a great word.
It's okay. It's a cool bottle to have.
Yep. But it's okay, and it's a cool bottle to have for sure. I really do want to put this in a blind sometime just to see if I hate this bottle. If I don't prefer this bottle as much as I say I do.
Right.
But anyway, that's my Wrath.
Okay. Well, mine, I'm going with a knock on Total Wine and More. So if you go to Total Wine and More and they start suggesting bottles for you, don't fall victim to McFarland's Reserve. This is quite possibly one of the worst bottles I've ever bought in my life. I tried to blend it with Coke and it didn't even help it. I actually had to throw the Coke out because it's just not very good stuff. And somehow I tried it there and it wasn't bad. I don't know. I think you must have threw something in it.
Brown sugar in it.
Yeah, something. But it's not good. I don't know why I haven't poured it out yet, honestly.
Oh gosh, it even smells bad.
Yeah.
That smells more like a single malt than it does bourbon.
It's not good. So, but definitely shy away from that if they.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's one they always suggest. It's horrible. So I love Total Wine and More. Don't get me wrong. I buy a lot of stuff there, but not this.
I don't love that. Oh my gosh. That might be rancid.
I just told you. Why did you go there?
I wasn't listening. But it's kind of, have you seen that commercial? I can't remember what it was with the raccoon. Just taste it. And they're like digging in the dumpsters. I can't remember what that is. Let me know if you know in the comments below what that commercial was. Sloth, the next one, that's a bottle that you just should have, but you haven't bought yet. For me, it's just pretty much anything Old Forester, because I've drank Old Forester, but I don't think I've actually ever bought any Old Forester products.
I have a lot of Old Forester.
And I've bought bourbon and affordable bourbon for well over 10 years now, and I've never gotten around to buying Old Forester, although I do enjoy their products, so shame on me.
Yeah, this was kind of a hard category for me to come up with one, but I actually come up with a really good one. So, Barrel Whiskey Company.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they put out good, solid stuff. It's at a higher. It's a premium.
Right.
Most of their bottles come in around $100. So I'm just kind of shied away from that. Right. But I've seen some reviews and heard some things about that they're just putting out such good stuff that I think I need to break down and just give me a bottle.
Yeah, oftentimes hard to pull the trigger when you're at that price point when you
don't know what it's going to taste like.
Really unsure.
You might get a McFarland.
Right. I don't know if it'd be that bad. That's pretty bad. All right, so the final one is Envy, and King of Kentucky would be my Envy bottle, of at least from a friend that has something that I'm envious of. I don't get too envious of bottles because at the end of the day, really all of these are just whiskey. But if I was envious of any, that'd be that one. Or if you find the new Russell's 15, or there's probably some Wild Turkey stuff out there that I would really be envious of. But knowing that you have that one, I'm pretty envious of that because I know how it tastes too.
Yep. And you could always have a sample.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And you've been gracious enough to share it with me multiple times, so appreciate it.
Okay. Well, my Envy bottle would come from my buddy Tom Lewis. Has a pretty massive collection.
Yep.
And he's got the Pappy line.
Yeah.
So he's got all the Pappy bottles, which is pretty impressive. And I just want the 10-year, the Rip Van Winkle. My son is getting married here in a couple months, and boy, that'd make a great wedding present. If anybody's got connections out there that could help me out, I would sure love to get a bottle of that to share with him on his special day coming up in August. Yeah. But man, his collection is massive. Yeah. It's awesome, but I really am envious of those Pappy bottles.
We'll make sure this video is posted before August. Yeah. So if you got a bottle out there, hit up Brian. We've got our email listed in the channel. But anyway, that is our list. So pretty cool. I think we came up with a great list, Brian. And I think that the cool thing about bourbon is I don't have this bottle, I don't have this bottle, I don't have this bottle, don't have that one, and I don't think you have this one. I know you don't have this one. I don't think you have these two. So it's kind of cool to see people's lists and what some of your friends have that you don't, and where you go with the list, how you interpret it. So once again, really appreciate. Oh,
there was one show that I've been watching a lot lately, the Bourbon Bammer. So I thought I might throw this out to him.
Yeah, we should challenge other people. Yeah, keep going.
Challenge him to see if he wants to do this. So we'll send something out to him if he's watching. Hopefully, he's not subscribed, but I'm going to reach out to him and see if he'd be interested in doing it.
Now, have you seen Bourbon Hutch do this video? Has he done this one?
I don't think.
Now, Stephen, if you haven't done this video, we challenge Bourbon Hutch as well. Yeah, let's keep it going. Once again, a thank you to Baker Drinks, Laura and Troy. Really appreciate you guys thinking of us and including us in. This was a lot of fun. We had a great deal of fun doing that. We'll be sure to continue to watch your content as well. So, but as we close every single episode, when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.